flex plate. Meanwhile, let's check the 5, 6, 7. First generation Honda CRV. This is 1997, and today we're going to replace the rear main bearing seal. It's easy to replace the seal. To get to the seal, it's quite a bit of work, and there's two ways to do it. First, you have to remove your gearbox or pull the engine out. And because we're doing the engine swap, I removed the engine from my CRV and the steel project. As you can see, it's temporarily turned into the storage. Let's pop the hood. Here we go. No engine, right? I have a video how to remove the engine. Yeah, let's go inside and get that seal replaced. And in this video I'm going to show you how to remove the flex plate. It's not a flywheel because this engine was coupled with the automatic transmission. Flex plate, aka drive plate, how to remove those bolts and get to the seal, and how to install the seal and put everything back together. Torque pattern and torque specs. There's 4 steps to do it. And yeah, I have my oil pan removed. I will do the gaskets, some seals, and I already replaced a bunch of seals. Tons of good stuff replaced. I will put videos down in the description below. Check the pinned comments. Front seals, cam seals, and much more about this engine. Okay, alright, let's mark the relationship of the crankshaft to the flex plate. Make sure we'll put this guy in the same way. Okay, just roll the one straight line like this. Nice and easy. For the flex plate bolts, we need this type of socket. This is kind of star type sockets. I have a kit. There's from 10 to 19, and this size is 17 mil or 2132. We're going to remove the bolts in a pattern: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. Okay, let's remove them. 1, 2. Oh, it's stuck. We see the mark on the end of the in the bucket. Okay, let's take this guy out as well. Just in a bucket, and here we go. Okay, yeah, good. See, all together. Flex plate. Okay, let's put it aside. Nice. I have my red markers here. Perfect. All right. 10mm socket to remove the retainer housing bolts. Let's do those ones. Because I have my oil pan removed, you will have one more bolt over here, and as you can see, here's a stud. You will have to remove 10mm nut. Okay, let's try oil seal retainer. It should come out like so, carefully. Here we go. Nice. And yeah, beauty. Okay, as you can see, it's old sealant. It started to sip a bit. Leaking anytime. Rubber is rock solid hard. Next, we'll clean the retainer. We have a gasket for it. Clean the main surface of the engine block. Make sure it's all clean, no old gasket material. degrease it, make sure it's dry, and same on this side, and yeah, clean this surface as well, make sure there's no any residues, no any gunk. I'll get ready for a new seal. Safety goggles. Okay, let's degrease it first, make sure it's ready for wheel. All right, have this plastic brush wheel where eye protection, that's what we're doing, and this one works good on removing the old sealant. And yeah, perfect. Brake clean. Let's clean the crankshaft. Oh, by the way, make sure you won't wash this mark. It's important. It's here, I still can see it. Yeah, over here. So easy to wash it with a brake clean. And alright. I'm going to do the same with this oil seal retainer. Beauty, nice and clean, ready for the installation, but not quite. We have to remove the old seal and put a new one. But before we'll do it, let's compare the seals. Yeah, looks like they're the same. I like before I will tear the package, I can compare. Okay, yeah. Right, I have a 3x2 PVC pipe adapter, and this one will do the job. And yeah, let's flip it, and I put a couple of pencils like this, make sure it's spaced, and yeah, I wanna push it that way. Okay, that should come out. Oh yeah, baby, she's coming. Yeah, almost. Easy, no problem. Wipe it, clean it, the seat, gaskets for the seal retainer, and yeah, here's our new, the old, looks the same, paired, identical, spring is there, no any cracks, cuts, damages, nice. Okay, let's place it in, and as you can see for how far old original seal sit, wanna go, yeah, same depth. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's do like that. See, it's not kind of level. Put this pencil, she won't move. Okay, now I just start pushing it by hand. See, it's, and no oil between the seal and the retainer housing. We want to hear the dry contact. So we don't want to seal start spinning inside the retainer. Okay, and immediately pushing each side. I'll try to make it go straight. As you can see, it's already almost there. Just a hair, and yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. And simply saying, it needs to be just a flash with the retainer housing. You just can go by feeling, make sure it's not crooked. But yeah, you don't need to use any tools for installing the seal. You can just push hard enough, it will we'll get there. Yeah, and check, make sure it's flush and it's all even around the perimeter. Okay, and it is. Look at that beauty. You can see that, and yeah, and you see the marks left where old seal was installed. I'm just like to share all important details, and if you need to know, yeah, that's good. And if I miss something, critics, suggestions, comments, I'll put down under the video. Nice, I like it. Okay, we have varieties of gaskets. Let's see what fits. They're all slightly different. Probably this seal used on different engines. Yeah, I know. This one, nope. Nope. Alright, no worries. We'll just go factory style just to put a sealant. I'm going to use black RTV silicone, aka gasket maker. See, as you can see here on B20 engine Honda, those bolts, they don't go all the way through this flange. On some vehicles, especially on Europeans, you have to use a high temperature, high strength sealant, but we don't have to on this. And if you have a new bolts, that's great, use the new ones, but like for me, old ones is perfectly fine. We don't need to use any sealant on them. Okay, yeah, let's put some oil around the crankshaft. Put a little bit of oil on the lip. That won't hurt. Okay, just on the lip. I'll keep it seal lubricated. Yeah, you don't want this rubber make it dry contact. Let's spread it. You can use a grease, but oil is perfectly fine. On some axles, big seals on a heavy equipment, you pack this seal on the back with a tacky grease, and when we press the seal, tap it in, make sure the spring won't pop. But we don't have to do it here. It's all good. Okay, let's carefully place our retainer over this flange like so. Make sure a lip, okay, good, and make sure it's not crooked. And yeah, see, it's all aligned. Just tap it a little bit. All right. Let's just start the bolts by hand and let the sealant to cure a little bit before we'll torque the bolts. Just create that rubbery compound. Make sure one squeezed it all the way out, and yeah, and it won't leak. Hey guys, if you have any questions, comments, yep, put it down in the comment section below. Idea with a gasket maker sealant is to assemble it immediately when it's wet, right? And then you start finger tightening those fasteners until you see that sealant started coming out around the flange. It's what we saw. Then we allowed it to dry it up for 1 hour, and now we're going to tighten the bolts, I would say to half a turn, and that's it. And at 24 hours the sealant will get fully cured, right? Meanwhile, let's check our seal fitment. As you can see, it's all even all the way around. Lip is good, and yeah, good job. Okay, align these marks, something like that. Here's my mark over here. Perfect. Okay, align my mark, my spacer, same way. Nice. And now we'll just start my bolts. I started by hand. Should go pretty easy. And as I said, you torque them in few steps. Alright, and we're at the final step. Now we need to torque the bolts. And yeah, here's a bolt pattern, as I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bolts, and because when you will try to torque the bolts, crankshaft will turn as well. Use a 3/8 extension and you put it here in the hole, and that way it will block it from turning. As you can see, nope, it's not turning. It's good. Have my torque wrench set to first torque spec. Will be 4. We'll put them down in the description. Check it out. Pretty simple, and let's get started. Alright, we're done first step. I have 3 more left. As I said, check the description. I will get them torqued, and yeah, simple as that, guys. Okay, last bolt torqued, 4 steps, and yeah, simple, easy, no hurry, no rush. Yeah, let's take this one out. Bell. Okay. Yeah. Release the torque wrench. Yeah, any comments, questions? All very welcome. Okay. Yeah, this is how you do it. Rear main seal on Honda CRV first gen B20 engine. Okay, and a bonus tip right at the end. As you can see here, it's where the main seal retainer made in the block. Over here you put a sealant. You need to put it over here on the bottom, and for the front side of the engine as well, over here you put a sealant, and same on the bottom, otherwise it will leak. And I'm going to replace the oil pan gasket. And yeah, everything's almost ready. Replaced this guy, this gasket with the oil pickup tube, and yeah, one small step at a time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Very appreciated your time. If it's helpful, that's great. Subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Bye bye.